Hello, everyone. Just a short, sweet Friday night live stream. Not going to be long. It's going to be, to me, it's going to be about an hour. So, an hour and a half at the most. Because work tomorrow and Aqua Expo the day after. Hello, Ailey. Good evening. How are you doing, love? Getting as many links as I can out, and then I'll figure out which one works in a second. That's Bitly. And then the copy of the Bitly. So what, last night was really quiet. And tonight seems really quiet. As far as I'm aware, there is no more live streams. One just other gooses. Hello, TMG. Looks like it's going to be lovely over down there. It is. It looks like it's going to be beautiful. Really. It looks like it. Hello, Sylvester. Supialatang. Hello. Like I say, short and sweet. No big long one. It's like the reason is it's later. I've just been getting all the stuff ready for the Aqua Expo. Because I'm at work tomorrow. Then I need to go to bed early tomorrow. Because we're going to be getting up about 3 o'clock. So we can head down to London. You're right, TMG. It is. It's only because I get people messaging me, telling me to do a live stream that I actually do a live stream. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Like I said, I would, but when I'm busy, I wouldn't. But I don't like to upset people. Right, I'm going to try to get on my phone so I can walk around instead of carrying the laptop around with me. Yeah, they are definitely dead though. We'll have to start sparking them back up again, making them better. See the way I do it, I'll just stick on my laptop, on my lap. I'll stick my laptop on my lap, even, and then just crack on and start chatting away. But I don't like talking on my own, so if no one jumps in it, I always go away. Right, let me get back on. Let me see if I can jump on my stream. And it's not that. Yeah, it can be better that way. It depends. I think sometimes it's better that way and sometimes it's not. Right, let's see if I can jump in on my phone. I'm just going to mute myself while I connect my phone. So I don't. Yep, I'm still there for now. I've got to do all the signing and stuff. Hello, PB. Oh, let me mute myself. Boom. So we're good. Not a good look, that is it? Looks like I've got a double chin there, doesn't it? Double. So let's go off the laptop. Let's take the phone. You know what? I need to look at the chat. So you can't. Let's go off. Let's do it. Right. Hello, PB. As I said, we've got Sylvester and we've got SYT in. It's very quiet. Someone needs to jump in to talk to me. I get lonely. I've lost my lighter. It's not a good thing. Paul, is there no one from Liverpool on YouTube except me? I'm trying to think. I really don't know. I couldn't even. Do you know what? I don't know, PB. Not that I'm aware of. So there's a lot from Manchester, a lot from London, Birmingham. But just stuck some Fosbond in the reactor with a fresh load of rower. Better help a bit. Well, rower will help it. Hello, Ozzy. I know she's got algae. It's bubble algae. Have you got air algae, you know? Well, the rain stopped, which is a good thing. It's supposed to be warm tomorrow. Last night I was boiling hot last night. I couldn't even sleep. So being cool today is pretty good. Hello, Melanie. I'm here on my own, trying to hold the live streams up. I did think people would jump in, but no one's jumped in. So it's pretty boring for me. No air algae, just trying out. Is it just to combat your bubble algae? Oh, I'll tell you what I got today. I got some fish eggs to feed my fish. Never given fish eggs before. They absolutely love them. A lot. So that's something I'm definitely going to start getting. I've got a mixture of food this time, so I'm going to start feeding them mixtures. I think it'll do my corals better, and all my corals catching them fish eggs were brilliant. Super quiet on today's streams. It is super quiet. It's even super quiet here. But it's been like that for a few days. I think everyone's just... In a way, it might be a good thing. People go away, they come back, and then they realise, you know what, live streams are good. Or it could go the other way. It could just be like they're fed up with live streams. Hey Dave, you alright, mate? You can jump in and talk if you want. I'm on my own. I'm all alone. Yes, what's here? According to my test, and PO4 is 0.1 and NO3 is 25, but I think it's a lie. Yeah, is your tank lying to you? I'm going to get myself a brew and some cookies. And we'll sit down and we'll talk about something good. About the Aqua Expo. Just remember, if you're in the UK, get yourself down to London tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow night. Or Sunday early morning, early hours. But yeah, get yourself down there Sunday, 10 o'clock. That's the why. Bear with me 1 second. Hello. Right here. Live stream. It's me.
Hello. Hey guys, is my air conditioner too loud? Oh damn, I lost YouTube. Let me go find you guys.
Right, I'm back.
It's very hot here. Is the air conditioner too loud, Paul?
No, I can't hear nothing.
Okay,
I
can hear it in a moment.
now. Yeah, I've got to connect the other phone now because
Gotcha.
the wife's at work. She's just been to the cash, but they're all getting. She's a nurse at hospital. They're all getting some dinner. She's just gone cash machine. It's not working, so she wants me to bring some money. But I'll connect my other phone, and I can go on 3G on the way down or 4G.
Who spent all the money, Paul? You go frag shopping? Drain the bank account?
That's definitely happening on Sunday. That I've not had a code to my tank, Dave, in about over a year, I'd say. And it's the first time I'm gonna get some corals. So let's see if this works.
Oh no, I didn't say hello to Psychedelic Babe. I feel bad. Hello, P Babe.
Right, I'm just gonna hang up this one and connect this one.
Do what you gotta do, mate.
Boom. Right. I'm going to be in the car while I'm driving, while I'm on this, so if it's noisy, just tell me, but I'm literally going to jump past this one and come straight back on.
Okay. Let me make sure all those...
I'm still on. I'll still be on. So hopefully it won't cut off when it kicks over.
All the links are gone. Everybody chatted them away.
Who wants to come in?
No, I don't know if anybody wants to come in.
Oh, they can wait 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, Aaron, you got to wait 5 minutes.
Just tell him I'm just dropping some money off to the missus.
I think you just.
He can hear me anyway, can't
he? Yeah, I think you just told him.
Right, hopefully this connects to my car now. Let's just make sure it does.
Oh, the Bluetooth? Yeah, sometimes I gotta push mine along. Doesn't go automatically.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
So we're on. Some people need the chat for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Warm and sunny here today.
I'll tell you what,
New Jersey.
all week, Dave, all week.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't connect to the Bluetooth, but I can still hear you. Yeah, all week, it's been really warm. Today, the temperature's just plummeted. It's been raining, windy, cold.
Yeah, it's been warm here too.
Yeah, but tomorrow and Sunday, it's going to be red hot again. So it's just a weird weather front's come over and made it cold. Not good. But on the expo, what we're doing on Sunday, it's supposed to be beautiful. Which in a way is not a good thing, because if you're in a fish shop, the humidity's high.
Right. Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend here, so it's a holiday. And
are you fucking stupid? You fucking idiot. The bloke's just gone straight for a red line, nearly hit me.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Jesus.
I thought I was stupid for having Memorial Day.
I'm just gonna give him some fingers up here. 1 minute. Pardon me, French people.
All right. That's what you call it, French, right?
I'm reporting you to the police. You're a takeaway there. You went for a red light. Being a fucking idiot. You fucking brain dead dick. Yeah, so you work for them? Right, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to plaster it all over everywhere that you're a fucking idiot. He's just nearly crashed into me going for a red light. You fucking did, you prick. Why are you going for red lights? Also, you're driving the car when your brakes are not working. Daft tit. Sorry.
That's right. Got to do what you got to do, brother.
Did you hear what you just said there? Did you hear what you just said? Yeah, my brakes weren't working, so you're driving the car with no brakes?
Right, and he keeps going. How'd he stop to tell you the brakes weren't working?
The thing is, he stopped at the lights, then went through.
Something's not working. I think it's not the brakes, though.
Thing is, I've got a brand new car, and he must have been an air from smashing inside of me.
Wow.
So I'm sorry, people, about that.
That's all right. It's real. We'll keep it real. Little road rage. Never hurt anybody.
It's all right. I'll delete the stream later.
Super Yellow, what happened with how we doing? Was it a pocket ban or just curious? You tell
You know what?
them.
It's made me mad now.
Just calm down.
Well, I thought I'd do a nice stream, and then someone nearly smashes into my car going through a red light.
The missus needs her dinner. Just get it done.
He works at the takeaway. He works at the takeaway.
We're losing you.
Side of my aisle. Oh, and obviously. Where's my wife?
Miss Lurker Fox says to grab a beer on the way home, Paul.
I'm at the wife now.
She thinks you should stop for a pint, mate.
Sorry. I'm still on a live stream.
Oh.
My car's just nearly smashed into.
Hi, Mrs. Paul.
Went straight through the red light. Works at the takeaway. Driving for the takeaway in that little car. Went straight through the red light and I smashed into him. So I've just gone swearing on the live stream. But he works at a Scotch takeaway. So I'm going to ring him up. I'm going to ring him up in a minute. Tell him I'm going to report him to the police. Because if I caught him that car, I'm going to report him. He said, oh, my brakes weren't working. He stopped and went through the red light.
Yeah, he needs reporting.
I love him.
Right. Have a look at Janet's thing.
Why? Hold on. I'm back.
All right. Miss Lurker says you should grab a beer on the way home, Paul. Or I could translate it. Stop for a pint, mate.
Just make sure I turn this volume up. Can you hear me? Yeah?
I hear you fine, buddy.
Good. Yeah. Like I say, I'm gonna report that driver when I get home. Like I say, if his brakes are not working, he goes back out in that car. So obviously that's what he said.
If you set out to try and fix stupid everywhere, you'll just be busy all the time. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
You can't fix stupid sometimes.
It looks like he's a delivery driver, so obviously he's just in rush, isn't he?
Yep.
Let's get things done.
Anyway,
let's talk aquariums. How's
they
your
should
tank
take
doing
his car away and give him a bike.
Yeah.
Tank's doing good. Tank's doing real good.
Mine's doing great at the minute. It's never been better.
My macroalgae tank, not so much, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's not hooked up to the main tank, so it doesn't matter.
Was it yesterday on the Seymour stream? That bloke had your corals in his tank. What are you giving? Is it have some of your restraints?
Reef Spy. Yeah, I gave him a couple of corals. He gave me a lot of coral.
Yeah,
I gave him a couple of pieces. I just said want to bank a few corals. I didn't know he brought like 20 things. You know, Montes and a couple of digitatas and stuff like that. And we gave each other the exact same green stylo. And he says, "Wow, yours has really good color." So I was impressed. You know, that made me feel good. Coming from him, he's got a beautiful tank.
Do you know that pink Istrix you've got? It's like a pinky colour.
I've got a very pink. What's it? Setosa.
Is it Setosa?
Yeah, I got that as a tiny little chip from Seymour. He was moving something in his tank and it broke off, so he put it on a frag plug and he just gave it to me. And it's doing really well. I got to give him a piece back. I think he killed the rest of it.
Right.
So that's the whole thing, guys. You got something that's doing good. Make sure if you got a few good reefers local, start banking coral with them, especially now with the whole Indonesia thing. And who knows what you're going to be able to buy or how much it's going to cost. Save the coral. Take care of what you got.
Exactly. I can see it in 10 years, it's been banned everywhere. Then the only thing in the hobby is what we've got.
What's wrong with psychedelic, babe? She's fed up and she's going to bed. I
Well,
said hello to you.
She can't go to the. She's trying to get like a lift to the Aqua Expo. It's a long way. It's about 4 hours from PB. From PB.
Oh, she wants to go to the show.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's got to go get her.
Well, that's what we've been trying to figure out. Who lives near her? That's going.
I don't know my way around over there. I don't know who's near what, but
So I'm back in the house. Oh, it's better.
if I was there, I'd come get you. You know that.
Grab a beer on the way home. But
Yeah.
oh, these. I'm just looking at this chat now.
I even translated it for you.
Yeah.
Said stop for a pint, mate.
Yeah, I've got cameras on my car, so.
Let it go. Let's get back to the tanks.
How we doing? Why did how we doing get banned? What did he say?
I just saw a lot of emojis. It might have been a mistake. I'm not sure.
Fishy fork.
Super Yellow's been here a long time. I don't question him.
How we doing? Said fishy forks. That's it.
Yeah, it's bad apparently. It must mean something else over there by you guys.
That's what I said. Never be heard. Hi everyone. Or enjoying Friday. Right, what I'll do? Jump back on PC, and I will get the link for people.
Michael needed an invite.
I need to turn this off first so I can not get echoed.
He must be on the road on his Android.
So links. Michael needs an invite link, not the other type.
Right.
Runs. Right, Michael, send you the link. You should have it now. So, hello everyone. Sorry about the language before. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. But that was just out of the blue. And I think if it happened to any of you, you'd be the same. The one thing though, when I went to Oman to see my brother, if you did that out of the window, you get arrested straight away. You're not allowed to tell anyone off for being a bad driver.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it.
See, down in places like Texas, they all carry, so that can go. You would think that could go bad really quick, but everybody has a gun, so it's kind of the same, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It ain't worth pulling your gun, obviously. But there's a little more respect on the road, I would think.
It's like I very rarely get that up, but when you've got a brand new car and someone else smashes into the side of it, being silly.
Oh yeah, I've been hit. It's not fun.
Not good. So PB, is anybody in Liverpool or near Liverpool that's going to Aqua Expo? PB needs a lift. Miss Lurk, probably have guns in America. Your bad language was nothing. Yeah. I shouldn't have done it on the stream. Do you know what I mean? You've never seen me do that on the stream before. Oh, you never seen me, you just heard me. It wasn't me, it sounded like me. Someone at me account. I'll blame that Dave.
Road rage is a whole different story. Believe me, I know.
Yeah. So Sylvester's in London. He's going, but he's already in London. Aussie. Is it Aussie? Where are you going? Where I think he's in London or down that way, so he can't pick it up. Don't know anyone. It's going to be a great thing though. A year supply of salt we're giving away, Dave. ATM salt.
Nice.
We've got a UFO. Is it a Z-Lite? We've got reactors. Tons and tons of food, so people are going to have plenty of food. That food that I sent you, Dave.
That's great food. I was just going to say. I like how the pellets sink. They don't float around for a little while. They come out of the auto feeder and they sink right into the tank. I like that. So I know you don't need like a feeding ring under it because I hate the look of a feeding ring.
See, the good thing about that, they should last you a while because they're smaller pellets and all that. Right.
And the bubble tip anemone is right under where the pellets fall. So if any of them make it to the bottom, he gets fed. I like the other two things you sent me too, the brine and the rotifer. I've been switching that on and off with Reefroids.
Dude, what am I using at the minute?
I even sprinkle a little bit in my refugium. Feed the little critters, you know.
Yeah. I say if it's in the water column anyway, it's going to end up going to the refugium, isn't it? Saying that though. Yeah,
Sure.
They'll get it first. Yeah.
Sure, but I just got such a population down there. I feel I need to directly feed the fuge, and it hasn't had any adverse effect yet. So,
yep. Well, everyone, what Dave's talking about, there's loads of that on the Aqua Expo. If you get yourself there, you could get some of this food Dave's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Michael.
Did you say it also has a bacteria in it?
Yep, it's got a built-in bacteria within the pellets. So if it doesn't get eaten by the fish, the bacteria starts eating it away. You there, Michael? Or is it just Michael's noise?
No, I keep muting myself because you're talking.
All right, go on.
No, I'm not saying anything. You said my name.
All right, no, I thought you wanted to say something.
No.
Hey, Michael.
How you doing, Dave? You okay?
Everything's good.
Good. How are you doing, Paul? You rubbed your earlobes? Have you rubbed your earlobes now and gone woo-sa?
Well, Michael, do you know the traffic lights at us cross? Do you know when you come out of my road, turn right?
Yeah.
I went through there, and the car just come straight up, stopped, and went straight through the red light, and across into me. And blamed his brakes, even though we stopped. And it's uphill. I don't know how he started rolling through the traffic lights.
Welcome to Ashton. I'm still at work.
Sounds like a big truck. Sounds like a big noisy truck.
It is. And I've been in the thing for 12 hours so far, and I'm nowhere near finished.
Oh, God.
I need a new... What do you say?
At least you're off tomorrow, I'm in work. At least you're off tomorrow, I'm in work. Paul, my calcium was 580 and my magnesium was 1510 this morning. So the magnesium is dropping a little bit, isn't it? That's the water change, Miss Worker. I think she's doing the water change, isn't she?
I've been struggling with alk and calcium in my tank. Struggling to keep it up above 7.
What, your alk? What, your alkalinity? You can't get it above 7?
I can get it above 7, and then it keeps dropping. 6, 9, 7. I usually keep it at 8, 2. I use Fritz liquid 2-part, and I was running out. I said, let me try the BRS stuff. And it really dropped when I was using the BRS stuff, even though I almost was dosing it twice the amount. But a few things happened at that time. I took my sea urchins out, put them in another tank to do some cleanup there, and my coralline algae bloomed like crazy. So between that,
yeah, that's the first thing, isn't it? Coralline algae is blooming.
Yeah, so I'm paying for all that purple stuff.
What else was I going to say? Are you dosing it over a 24-hour period? Are you manually dosing it? Have you got a doser? I got a doser, and 4 times each. Over an 8-hour period, it doses each part 4 times. So once an hour, it's doing one or the other. Have you not thought about just doing it over the 24-hour period? Spread it out so it doesn't.
No, I usually dose kalkwasser at night.
Right.
I used to run it through the ATO, but that's so unpredictable that there was no science to it. You know, sometimes you use a lot of ATO, and then other seasons you don't use as much.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel that was a viable program.
See, when I started doing it over, I was doing it like you did, over 8 hours.
Right.
When I changed it to over a 24-hour period, just spreading the hours out more over the dosage, it settled down.
Right, and I think that's a good idea because if you dose too much in at once, it tends to precipitate.
Exactly.
Is it only that your alk that's dropping, or is your calcium dropping as well?
Alk and calcium. My calcium's at 400. I used to keep it around 450.
What's your magnesium level? What's your magnesium level?
15. Last drop on the Salifert turns it blue.
Right.
So it's not an issue with that. I think it's the Coraline, and just I let it get out of whack by using the other 2-part. I didn't want to switch. I should have just ordered more. Now I'm back to it now, but I got to raise it, and raising it with 2-part is a slow process. I should just put some sodium, some baking soda in there.
I was going to say, wouldn't it be easy just to buffer it up first and then keep it level with the 2-part?
Yeah, that's what I should do. But last time I did that, I overshot, so I'm a little skeptical about the BRS calculator. You know, they said don't bring it up more than 1 part a day or 1 point a day, and they gave me the formula to bring it up. So I shot for the half point, and I got the whole point, and that scared me a little bit. You know,
Calculators confuse me. You know, when I try to do it, I'm like, but it just goes over my head.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, you type in exactly what you're going to use, how many gallons you have, where are you, and where you want to be, and they tell you how much to put in. So I did that.
See, what I don't get, though, is they tell you that, but they don't know how many corals you've got, what SPS you're growing, how fast it grows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's why I don't get the calculators.
Well, the calculator is just to get that amount of water up to that level, and yes, your consumption does play a big part on it. But I was just shocked. I was planning on only going up half a point, and I shot a whole point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'd say for a good 6 or 7 months. Mine's just been.
No, everything's been rock solid up until the point where I changed the 2-part, and everything looks great. I mean, color, growth. The growth has slowed down a little bit, but I mean, everything still looks good. So I'll deal with it. You know, I'll babysit it because I don't want to lose coral.
Let the dog out.
Divide the calculator by 3 and see if that hits your target. Huh.
See, that's more maths. That confused me even more.
All right. I think I'm going to yank my Hollywood stunners out of there and scrape all my, my Coraline off the back of the tank. See where that puts me.
See what I mean? My tank's been doing all right. It's been stable. You know, I'll use it. I think I was using, was it 10 mil of KH, the Triton one, which is like equivalent to like 70 of the standard stuff.
Right, right.
And that's been like that for months and months and months. And like over the last couple of weeks, I've had to up it another 2 mil.
Right.
But 2 mil's like, again, it's times 7, so it's like 12, 14. That's it. So it's using a lot of KH. But everything else, same with you, things are dropping. Like the calcium is dropping, the magnesium is dropping, the KH is dropping. So obviously it's using it.
Exactly.
But I've got a coral like this. I couldn't even tell you the name. It's a bright yellow one. It's got a smooth skin, just like a deep sea-ish. You know, it's aggro. It's at the bottom of the tank, growing, but it's growing that quick. Every week, I get my glass cleaner, clean my glass, and it breaks the coral.
Yep. Yeah, I have a green stylo doing that too. That's how I frag it.
You know what, Dave? That's exactly how I do it. In fact, Michael's on here. I butchered it yesterday. Just got my clippers and just went to town. Hopefully, it'll give me enough room for a couple of weeks.
To be honest, Triton seems like a great fit for me. I mean, I understand the program. I like it that it doses all the trace elements. I just wish it was more consistent over here. I wish I knew it would be available when I needed the next bottle. You know, I don't want to stockpile on something and then have to worry about the containers and things like that.
I think the container issue is still ongoing, but I think the amount that's in the US now is going to be consistent. But I don't think the containers are still not fixed properly yet.
Right. And I don't even mind.
The thing is as well, though, Dave, if you buy one set of Triton solutions now, it's going to be months and months and months before you need more. And obviously, they're already realizing that they need more in that country. So by the time you need more, all of the issue will be gone. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But then on the other side of the coin, I was going to try it, and Reefing with gave me a whole set. But then he found that he couldn't get any more, so I gave it back to him. Luckily, I didn't start using it yet. So imagine if I had started using it, and when I needed it, there wasn't any. You know what I mean? And I hate changes. That's the thing, especially things like two-part and water chemistry. If you find something that works and you can stick with it, that's great. But like, I kept dosing Fritz liquid magnesium, and that stayed fine. That stayed solid. But by switching my two-part, that's what got me all screwed up. So,
yeah. See me, I'd never turn back to nothing else now. I said that. If something other, snake oil comes out or whatever, that's just as good as this. But it's so inexpensive over here. £27 for the set. You know, it's cheaper in America, obviously, because it's got to get shipped over there. But for the price over here, it's just so worth it.
It's thingy for me as well. It's just my hobby now, especially with, like, if you think about it, you know, I'm on 12 and a half hours now at work. I've still probably got another hour and a half in me yet. By the time I get home, I can't be bothered dosing or fiddling or messing, you know what I mean? And this is 5 days a week. So when the weekend rolls around, I don't want to be wasting my weekend performing, you know, long maintenance because I've not been able to do it during the week. So Triton is just that perfect fit because I don't have to do anything. Literally, like, if I've got a refusion taking my nutrients out, I've got the Triton putting the flipping elements back in. Really, I'm cut out of the loop. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Even cleaning the glass. You know, I run Roaphos in a reactor as well, just to help with a phosphate. And every now and then I'll put carbon in as well. So even cleaning the glass is like a, you know, once every couple of weeks thing. So
oh, that's nice.
My involvement with a tank is very, very minimal.
Hello, Stephen.
When we do Test Tuesday, it just gives me that stimulation to just make sure, because I've done it before many a times where I've got a bit lapsy-daisy because every time I check, everything's the same. But so then it's like, I can't be bothered checking this week. It's only going to be the same. And then that week, something's happened. You know what I mean? Something's happened that week when it has changed and something has happened. So, like doing the testing on the Tuesday just helps me, you know, keep in the loop with a tank. And although, you know, everything's the same, I know it's the same. So, yeah, it's good. I love the Triton.
What I'm not doing with the Triton, what I'm not doing with it is doing what they tell you to do. Do you know, like, if you're dosing 5 mil of KH, 5 mil of calcium, and 5 mil of magnesium, I'm not doing that. I'm dosing 12 mil of KH. And magnesium and calcium, I'm dosing 9 mil.
But you're hitting your numbers when you test.
I'm getting my numbers, yeah.
Are you doing ICP tests quarterly or anything like that?
I'm going to be doing them yearly. I'm not paying 30 odd quid every so many months what they tell you to do. I'm going to just do them yearly.
Right.
I think yearly is okay because, like, within a 12-month period, I think for me that's good. I'm just going to do it yearly.
Yeah, but wasn't your iodine like sky high? I mean, what could it be next year?
Yeah. Well,
water could actually be red.
Yeah, well, I was physically dosing. It was like basically a coral food that was really high in iodine.
Gotcha.
So that stopped. As soon as it was that, I stopped doing that. I did massive water changes. Since then, I've changed my tank over, and I saw it's water change there. I've changed my sump over, it's had a water change there.
Right.
So I know all that would have like flushed out. But everything's booming, Dave. I don't have any algae in my tank whatsoever. All the corals are just growing for fun. So, and I've got a refugium now, which I've never had. In the refugium, I got a ball of chaeto in there, a little ball, 4 weeks ago, and it's nearly full. And that's 12 inches by is it 20 inches refugium, completely full of chaeto, and it's teeming with pods.
Yeah, I just put out a video yesterday about the life in my refugium, and it's incredible. I go down there with a flashlight at night. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It really is awesome.
Dave, I put river shrimp in there in the refugium
Really?
4 weeks ago, and they're still happy as chappies in there. Fine.
I can't do that. Like I was saying today, I was at the LFS and I was like, I need some Astorina starfish if you could pluck some out of your tanks. He's like, yeah, sure. I said, I've got some in the sump, but my Harlequin shrimp has wiped them out in the tank. So every once in a while I see them in the sump, I throw them back up in the tank. He goes, why don't you just put them down in the sump? I said, because I have a mantis shrimp down there and I like my Harlequin shrimp. He'll bust them right in half.
Look, river shrimps in there still alive. Look.
Now, river shrimp, are they like ghost shrimp? Like what we call ghost shrimp? They're clear?
Yeah, look. Clear. When they are, look. There's
And
a
they're
couple of them
happy.
in there.
Yeah.
Well, they're feeding well. You can tell
Yeah.
they're feeding well.
Picking through the Cheeto, cleaning it out.
Yeah, look. Doing that now. Like I say, the pods. The glass is covered in pods. Big ones, small ones. Brilliant. But that's from the ball. You can see that chainsaw there. It goes right back. And all that from the little ball. In fact, see that tub in the corner there? That was in the middle. Because it's better than growing.
Now, I've got the big amphipods in the Chaeto, and I've got the little copepods on the glass, and then I had a swarm of something that I think might be mysis shrimp. I don't know. They're just free swimming in there. Without a microscope, I really couldn't tell you. But
EMG, did I just plop and drop, Paul, or did I acclimate them? Nah, because there was food, essentially. I just popped and dropped them.
yeah,
But when you buy, like at ours, where I got them from, the LFS I got them from, it was in brine water. So they must have been acclimated up to brine water. So when I put them in my tank, brine water is obviously more salty than salt water.
right.
So when I put them in here, it's less salty. So for them, it must have been a relief going into this.
So what's the reason why you're getting them? What they for?
They clean your sump. They clean it out. You know, like all because I've got no filter sock or floss that goes to it. So they're in there. They're just cleaning. They just clean the shit out of there. Yeah.
Right, so you're not buying them for food. You're just buying them for clean up.
Well, no, I wanted some today. Like I was going to buy some today. If I would have bought, I would have bought a couple of bags today. Most probably 8 in a bag, say. So if I would have got 16 of them, I most probably would have put like 10 into the tank for the fish to feed on, and the rest I would have just put into the sump.
Right.
I do feed them, and like if the pain in the arse is like they keep some of them like jumping over into the other one. If they do that, I'll get a net and I'll put them into the tank and let fish feed on them.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because you don't have any like predatory fish that really need live food. I was just wondering why you keep
that size, right?
Yeah, you know that wrasse I've got?
Yeah, the ugly wrasse.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay.
It's beautiful. Yeah, that 2-spot wrasse, that's a predatory wrasse. So, I'd rather, in fact, when I got that wrasse, it actually ate every shrimp in the tank. So I used to have clean shrimp, I used to have peppermint shrimp, I used to have bumblebee shrimp in there, I had sexy shrimp in there, and when I bought that, within a day they'd all gone.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I was asking. I was just wondering why you were buying live food, because you haven't got anything really that requires live food. You know.
If I put them in there, yeah, as soon as I put them in there, all the wrasse suck them up like spaghetti. So the wrasse, for me, wrasse, I think wrasse, you should get wrasse and that decent food every now and then, because they're very active fish, aren't they? So
yeah. I would rather see more amphipods in a sump though, because they can get inside the Chaeto, and if there's a lot of food for them, they'll breed. You know, they'll multiply.
I've always had that with my sumps. Is amphipods. I've had loads of them all the time.
If I buy them, I would, but I can't get them anywhere. Where do I get them from?
You get them from Michael. But the babies will go up over the, you know, over the baffles and up the pump into the tank. And there you go.
In my reactor, pods is it's team with pods in my reactor.
I've got, I noticed as well, I've got little, like, they're proper fast. Like, they look like little baby shrimps, but they're fast. Like, proper dart around, but they're in my rower fast reactor, running around on top of the rower fast. That's red. Crazy. Oh man, what was I going to say then? I completely forgot my train of thought.
Hello, Vicky. Hello, she's saying hello, Dave, Michael, and Paul.
Yep.
Hey, Vicky. I just remembered what I was going to say. I've got a damsel in my sump because he was supposed to be food for Freddie, but he worked out that he was supposed to be food for Freddie and didn't go anywhere near Freddie. So he survived.
So you've got a predator in your refugium, is really what you're saying.
Well, you know, I had a predator in the refugium that was supposed to feed him, but the flipping damsel got wise to it. It's like, I'm not being food.
Well, Michael knew that it's illegal in the UK to feed live fish to fish.
Aha! I had a look into it. No, it's the legalities are the fish cannot be put under any stress. You know, they can't. So, like, say for example, when you see people throwing mice to piranha and the piranha just slowly rip them apart, that's illegal. That's illegal. But because obviously they get consumed, just boom, you know, boom, they're dead. Because it's instant, it's not. So it's quite. I had a read of the rules, and it's quite a vague one, but yeah. So the damsel's alive anyway, but I've never fed him. Never once fed him.
Eating.
So he's eating something. So and he's not lost any weight. He's a little fat fish, so he must be consuming pods and stuff in the front because I've literally never put food in, and I've got a filter floss pre-filter in there as well, so not much food's going to bypass.
Right.
So he seems to be doing all right for himself.
Damsels are great little predators for, you know, cleaning up bugs and pods.
Yeah. I've got the little Pico tank upstairs. I set it up in January. I've not done a water change on it at all. It's got a damsel in it. It's got a sand sifting snail and an algae eating snail.
Yeah.
It's got a few zoas in the bottom. I put one head of zoas in. There's like 6 or 7 on it now. That's it. All I do is top it with water and feed it every other day. That's it.
It's kind of like my tank, but I keep throwing other softies in there.
Yeah.
Like if a mushroom gets loose in my main display, I'll throw it in there.
Do you know what? Do you know what I've never thought of? Pulsing Xenia. Xenia, is it? Throw some in that.
I've got some Xenia in my sump if you want it.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'll have that. I'll put it in the tank.
I can't wait to set up this nano again now. Obviously, I shut the nano down. So that's the reason why I've not got Freddy anymore, because I've got nowhere for him. So I'll shut the nano down, but I'm going to obviously start it up again as like a higher end frag tank, so to speak. But you know, just like a little nano with high-end corals in it. So I'm excited to get that fired up now because of the way that it's going to be running, because it should be as simple to run as the big tank is. So really curious to see what will happen.
Timo, I'll send you the link on Facebook. It's been my room to send him the link on Facebook and it's still not come on. Good luck with Xenia. Yeah, but it's going to upstairs, so he can do what he wants upstairs. If it overtakes, it overtakes it.
Did you get home yet?
Is that for the same size? My Xenia is exactly the same size as I got it on the day one. It's never grown.
Wow. Yeah. What is that, Dave?
I was just wondering if he ever got home. I know he was in Memphis.
I'm just going to tell Michael down.
I'm going to mute myself now anyway because I've got to do some work.
All right.
Yeah, whatever he was doing was louder than him.
Xenia is nice. Xenia's nice. I've seen, the thing is, I think Xenia's got its place. And I don't think it's got a place if you're growing SPS, right? That I don't think it is. I think it's got a place if you've got like LPS softy tank. I think they look nice there because you've got a lot of movement in there. And if you've got a pure softy tank, crack on with it. I've seen some beautiful ones.
It's like my clove polyps. I mean, they're beautiful, but they were crowding some of my Montipora. They can't crowd a hammer. A hammer will beat them back. So, yeah, like you said. And the thing with Xenia, they either do great, or they just don't do anything, or they don't make it. You know, depends on nutrient levels in your tank and so many other things.
Me, very, very first system I had, like, I didn't know any different. I don't think anyone knows any different on the first tank they have. So one of the first corals they get is a mushroom and Xenia. And mine never took off. I had a little frag of it, never, ever took off. It was there, never died, but it just never grew.
Right.
I mean,
did it pulse?
Yeah, always pulsed.
That's cool. That's what I like about them. Little
No one
grabbing
knows why
at the
it does
water
it.
all day.
Nobody knows why it does it, which is a weird one. So Ailey said, "Then I see a Pico on Instagram." So
I wish I could have got a better picture at the LFS. They had a baby mandarin. They were aquacultured. And I wanted to take a picture, and I needed something for scale. So they dropped a frag plug in there. And he looks like he could be mounted on the frag plug. That's how tiny he is. And not touch both ends.
let's share this video. If you look at the screen there, this is Ailey's. I don't know, you might have already seen it. Am I sharing my screen there?
I'm on there now. Well, I can watch it here.
Yeah,
I can't hard it here.
that's Ailey's Pico.
Nice.
Is that Istrix there?
So is that a challenge tank?
I don't know. Pico doing great, lovely tank, beautiful. That's what it says, doesn't it? In fact, if I click off it, how do I do this? If I go back, let's see what she says. She's putting any comments with it. Open it. Click on it. Does it not let me click on it early, so it's over now.
Reef on what I got. Oh, he's got bristleworms in the sump. Okay.
Gets me every time that was. But do you know when they put a rip? It just to me it looks like rest in peace. I'm like, oh, what's going on? Hello, Finn Time. Baby Aquatics. Thanks, Luke. How's JB Aquatics got a crown there? What's all that about?
I was watching a live stream the other night, and almost everybody had a wrench. It was like a glitch. I had to refresh.
Yeah, but
Now their names weren't blue.
How have they got crowns?
Refresh, it'll go away. It's something that's screwing up. Because I was watching, it might have been O's. I might have came in at the end of O's, and everybody had a wrench, but not everybody's name was blue. And then I refreshed, and all the wrenches went away.
Refresh. Let's refresh that. Should crash everything. Right, exit that.
I need less people on Instagram. I miss so much.
All right, refresh. Here we go.
Oh, here come the landscapers. Don't get noisy, folks.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone off now. So, did everyone else see that? Was that just on mine where I seen that?
What's that?
Where everyone, people, everyone had crowns.
I didn't see it.
Oh, right.
But like I said, I did see it the other night. Somebody came in with a wrench, and I knew that person wouldn't have a wrench. And then I clicked at the side of their name and noticed I could still like hide them or do all those things. Like somebody has a wrench, I can't do that to them.
Right.
So I said, yeah, something's going on weird.
There's Yasser, Court Jester, and Yellow Coral Gorbait, a pistol shrimp, bristle worm, snails and a crab. It was a challenge, thank Dave, but I couldn't stick weekly picks. Nothing changed much in a week.
No, my saltwater journey. No, it wasn't beer.
Oh, my saltwater journey went to London and had mushy peas. And he thought it was nice.
I don't stream well intoxicated. It's not a good look usually.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. I delete a lot of people doing that. I've been on many streams deleting people because I fall asleep on my head.
Yeah, you don't do it on your own though.
Yeah, but I don't drink on my own.
I drank once on one of my very first live streams years ago. Never again.
It's like truth serum.
Oh, it can be.
It's hard to stay PC when you got a buzz.
Right, so I need to email Seymour. So what will it be? reefingwithart@gmail.com or something? Let me try that.
Oh, what do you want? Reefing with O's email?
Yeah, or let's see if it is that. It's not that.
I'm not sure that I have it.
I've got it somewhere.
His name.
I'm going to try that.
I just open my email and start typing things in and see if it brings anything up.
It might be all Seymour.
Yep. At Gmail.
Oh, that's Olivia Seymour. So I don't know.
No, it's like what you said. It's just his first initial last name. I guess I could just say it at this point.
Yeah. Is it?
It's ocmore@gmail.
Right. Oh.
Hey, I got the new email from the LFS. Like I said, this weekend they have a bucket sale. They give you a 5-gallon pail, and whatever you can fit in the pail is 20% off.
Oh, I tell you what, I'll be stamping on stuff. It's like them sweet jars. You know what pick and mix is? Where they give you the tub and they give you the sweets, and then you've got whatever you can get in the tub with the lid on. You can get. Oh, I'll tell you what, I used to ram that stuff in. JB Aquatics, they have curry in all chip shops. Round ours they do. I don't think in London they don't. I remember all the crap guys, my enemy is splitting. That's money. If your enemy splits, just think of it as cash. Every time it splits, just look at the dollars roll off it.
If you can get them out.
Yeah. How much the NEMs go for, Dave?
Oh, I don't know. I've never bought one. I got one from Seymour. I'm up 4 now.
Hey, JB Aquatics, are you staying over when you come to Aqua Expo on Sunday? Because I know, like, me and Paul and a few other guests of the show, at the end of the show, we're going to be going out for a few drinks and some food and stuff. So I think the show I think the party's going to carry on after the show. So if you're staying over, mate, you're more than welcome to join. It's going to be fun.
Really, they don't even have scraps in London. They don't have scraps at our chippers here. They used to when I was a kid. But don't know more.
What is scraps? Is it what I think scraps is? Like
It's
leftovers?
exactly. Yeah, it's exactly that. Do you know when you batter? Do you know like when you batter your fish and all the crispy batter's left in the chip pan?
Right.
They'll scoop it up and they'll put it like in the corner, and people like eating it with a bit of salt on.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like crispy batter with salt anyway.
Right.
If you're really brave, chips, cheese, and why would you have cheese and curry? Nah, sorry, that's just all wrong. Anyway, you know what? This channel, we always talk about aquariums and that, and it always goes to food.
Well, at least it's fish and food. Talking about fried fish.
Look at that. I'm going to London. Yeah, I'm going to London, and every frag, I don't even see all the frags on that rack. It's full of frags. Every one of them is a woody.
Put them on the chips with mushy peas.
I'm gonna do now.
All right.
Yeah, Woody's got 8 frags off me. Well, 8 corals, more than 8 frags, but 8 corals, 8 different corals he's got.
That's cool.
So hopefully he can have a nice tank. He's got a nice tank, don't get me wrong. I mean, more stuff that grows out faster.
Hmm.
I'm traveling back home, I think, buddy. I might be bringing me down and my missus. Just going to take the kids out for the day. Might stay for a little drink. Got some great food in London. Anyway, let's talk about the sell food everywhere on the planet. I hate London. I'm not too ticky about London myself. It's just too busy for me. I think New York's busier though, isn't it? Is it one of them? Well, you know, if Dave wants to travel somewhere, somewhere that's a couple of miles away, doesn't it take like an hour to get there?
Oh yeah. Unless it's rush hour, then it takes 3 hours.
See, I couldn't do with the hustle and bustle. In fact, me and Michael was talking before, and we was mentioning that, like, I went to the LFS today, and it's the first time I've been in 12 months to an LFS. I just wanted to pick up some frozen food.
Yeah.
So, I went to the LFS, and on the way back, and I was saying to Michael, it's only 5 minutes away, but I can never be bothered going because I've got to get in the car and drive to it. And we were talking about the Americans, how they'll travel an hour on a train to pick a frag up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for you, I know it sounds stupid, but for you, it's traveling because it's such a vast country. You're all over the place. Traveling is just part of normal life. Where over here, everything's close up. We just think not traveling.
Yeah, no. And not only that, because we don't live in a city, but because we're in Greater Manchester, we're on the outskirts of multiple towns and obviously Manchester City. So
right.
We've got everything around us. You know, you can walk around the corner and there's a supermarket, you know, a relatively large supermarket, and, you know, you call them strip malls. They're everywhere, you know what I mean? So it's like everything's so easily accessible. You don't need to travel for anything. So when, you know, when it's like, so like, for example, you guys will happily travel 2-3 hours to go and see another coral guy or something like that. 2-3 hours is like us driving to London. It's like, no. No thanks. Stick it in the post.
I drive to see other reefers just to get, you know, just for the meet and greet of it more than the coral. I've got coral 5 minutes up the road. I'm lucky enough to have a very good LFS right up the street from my house. So as far as Manhattan, I could be in Manhattan in 20 minutes if there's no traffic, but that's very rare.
Christmas Day.
Christmas morning. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Ozzy, Burnley boy. So, Ozzy, are you travelling from Burnley, or have you moved from Burnley down further down south? Is that what it is? Yeah, but travel, it's like LFS is here, Dave. I've got one that's 5 minutes up the road, which is, Living Reef. And then I've got Abyss, Oasis, Marine 23, which is big on fish now. And then you've got one in Rochdale. So we've got so many, you know, like within 30-minute driving. You got that many. It's even less than 30 minutes, 20 minutes drive.
I've got 2 Petcos 10 minutes away, but I don't bother going to either one of them. There's other LFSs, but this is the one that most people would drive to. You know, Reefing with O will get on a bus, and I don't know how long it takes him to get over here to this one. And he enjoys coming here. So I'm just lucky enough to have it right up the road. Now, there's one in Manhattan that Reefing with O goes to, and I won't go because if I'm in the car, there's no place to park. And if I'm going to pay $50 to park the car, it's not worth anything I'm going to buy in that LFS to me.
Yeah. It's like, I'll tell you what, I don't know if I mentioned it before. I bought fish eggs, Dave.
Okay.
I've never had fish eggs before.
The frozen ones?
Yeah, I was at the LFS and I was looking in the freezer. I was on phone to Michael. Who's on phone to you? Michael and is it Seymour? Michael and Seymour. And I was getting the mysis and Brian, and I said, "Oh, they've got fish eggs. I've never had them, so I've never bought them." Them two were like, "Get them, get them, get them." Never used them before.
My fish love.
I put one in. Wow. I'll tell you what.
It's like snow and white in there, but the wrasses are just knocking them out of the water column.
I'll tell you what. I don't know why I've never had them before. All the time I've been doing reefing, and I've never had fish eggs.
Right.
And I don't know why, because they're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I get those at Petco. So that's the kind of things I'll buy at Petco. They've got better hours than the LFS. And
Yeah.
It's because they're like rocking our shit here. You know, they're not easy to get a hold of. So, like I was saying to you about lobster eggs, they're the same. You know, fish go absolutely nuts for them. They're brilliant if you're breeding fry. They're brilliant for just normal fish. They're just brilliant. But
right.
The availability is poor. So it's like, you know, oh, shit.
Well, Michael meant to say was sugar.
Sorry, no, I didn't.
Don't swear when someone in here.
I've got to go check my mollies, guys. I got them drip back on them for 2 hours.
Jesus, Michael.
Sorry, I've just set the alarm. I've realised that I've not delivered something.
So I'll just turn you down.
I'll hop back in.
Yep.
If everything goes all right.
No worries, Dave.
Talk to you later.
See you later.
If I don't talk to you, have a great time at that show this weekend.
Yep. Cheers, Dave. See you later. Well, Michael's still at work. Yep. Michael's still at work, Vicky. As you can hear, with the noise, because it's a noisy git. Always loud, Michael. It's got to work. Got to work. That's it. He's going to be a busy boy now. He's off tomorrow, and he's got a lot of stuff to do. And he's got to come and pick me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, and then he's got a 4-hour drive down, ish.
And to be honest, I'm a little bit stressed about it. Well, I rang you earlier because I was going to tell you like the thingy, the plans of the show, but I may as well say it on here because it'll give people an idea of what's going to happen.
Oh, Michael, let me just do this one quick before I forget, because you know me, I brain like a fish. He might not be able to do the not do the sandwiches. He's going to do the sandwiches, but he might not be able to do it. Store them. Doing it in the place.
So you're going to get them tomorrow?
It might be. The thing is, if I get him tomorrow, I'm gonna have to drive down to yours, give you some, give Mark some to put in the fridge or something. Or what I might just have to do.
Yeah, no, what's that?
What's what?
No, train just went past. It scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, what I might do, I might just take all the racks out of the fridge, Michael. You want to try stack them in my fridge?
Yeah.
Well, the trays are like twice as long as my fridge, so I'll have to take the sandwiches and stack the sandwiches. You know what I mean? See what I can do. If I've not got enough room, they're going to have to go in yours or Mark's.
We'll work it out. Yeah, it's no problem.
Anyway. So tomorrow, people, there's going to be loads of sandwiches.
And I'm eating them all tomorrow, so you're not getting shizzle.
DC? Hello, DC.
I've lost my train of thought now. Can't do that to me, for. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap, I can't reach the door. Not the rope off. There you go. I forgot what I was going to say. Carry on. I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought because I'm focusing on.
So Michael was going to say, he's going to say the run of the show for tomorrow.
You know what?
Like the run of the show, what's going on tomorrow?
Oh yeah, that was it. Not tomorrow, Sunday.
Sunday. I keep saying that.
Yeah. So in the morning, the doors open at 10. So obviously we're going to give chance for people to come, but we are going to be starting straight away. You know, we've got loads of stuff to give away. We've got loads of demos and stuff to be done and talks and blah, blah, blah. So if you are coming, don't sort of like think, oh, I'll just go at 12 or something, because you'll have missed a lot by that point. So so obviously when we open the doors, we're going to open the doors about 10 o'clock, give people a chance to get in. So around 10:30, I'll do the introductions. So obviously I'll introduce Paul and Mark. Well, you guys that are coming down will finally get to meet the Oracle. The guy that me and Paul call the Oracle, who knows his SBS like flipping, I know chocolate. And yeah, so we'll do the introductions. We're going to, obviously we're going to talk a little bit about Aqua Expo, how it got going and stuff like that. Introduce you to all of the guests and everything that we've got joining us on the day. And then we're going to be doing a few giveaways first thing in the morning for the raffle. We're going to be doing giveaways probably on the hour, every hour throughout the day. And then we've got George Farmer, who's going to be doing an aquascape demo between 1 and 3. I think the time's going to be. But I'm also going to be doing a sort of like a demo, setting up a seahorse tank. So I'm going to be working with George to set up a seahorse tank, but the challenge is to do it in a way that is visually, aesthetically pleasing as well as efficient. So we're going to be doing a live demo of that, showing you guys how we go about it, how we set it up, so it's practical and beautiful. And then what else have we got? Yeah, like I said, we've got a lot of raffle giveaways. We've got a lot of corals there on the day, a lot of corals. There's going to be some good prices on the corals. There's a lot of fish. There's a new tank just been delivered called the Infinity Tank, which is going to look absolutely out of this world. And that's going to be housing goldfish. And you bet you're thinking, what, goldfish? These goldfish are 100 and odd pounds each. The fancy goldfish. So these are going to be in the Infinity Tank. So that's going to look, really nice. There's a 10-foot by 10-foot reef smack bang in the center of the shop, which is mind blowing. And just what else? Oh yeah, we've got a £200 gift voucher to give away for the shop. So a livestock voucher. So if you win that on the day, you'll be able to spend £200 there and then on stuff. We've got a Zetlight UFO. We've got a newer fish tank, the same as mine. We've got loads of stuff, loads of stuff going on. So the day is going to be full. It's going to be busy. It's going to be hammered. I think it's going to be really, really hammered. So, if you're driving down, make sure that you get there early, because parking is a little bit sparse. It'll be a lot better than it normally is on a normal day, because it's a Sunday and the following day is a bank holiday, so none of the businesses will be in. But parking is a little bit tight. It is London. Parking isn't in its abundance in London. So get down there early. Get down there 9:30, 9:45. Make sure that you're on the door ready, because it's going to be fun. We're going to be kicking off. It's going to be good.
And wear something nice and cool. One, you're going to be in a fit LFS, so humidity is going to be high, and it's going to be a really, really hot day on Sunday.
Don't forget your factor 50 people and a bottle of water.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that is right as well, because obviously the shop is a large shop, but it's got big fish tanks in it. It's got, like I said, it's got a 10-footer in there, I think, which is 10 foot by 10 foot. It's got another one in there, which I think is 5 by 5. And then he's got all these coral trays and all these other stuff. So, it will be quite hot with everybody else there as well. So make sure you put the deodorant on, otherwise we're going to kick you out if you're stinking.
Yeah. I was packing a little overnight bag before. Big deodorant. I thought, yep.
Yep.
I've got my little one take with me, stick in my pocket while I'm there.
Yeah, you definitely need to keep them. Yeah, we're going to be bringing, like Paul said, we've got somebody doing the catering as well, so there'll be a bit of food there to eat. But obviously, with the amount of people that are potentially going to be there, God knows how long it's going to last. So, don't rely on all of your food being from us. There is an Asda 30 seconds away from the shop, so if you do want to grab something extra, you could just nip up to the Asda and get yourself a a bit of something to eat, a bit of drink, pair of shorts if you're anything like roaster.
JB, he's bringing his mate's van just in case he wins all the raffles. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
How much are the raffle tickets, Michael?
So if you want to get involved in the raffle tickets are £3 each, or you can buy 5 for £10. So, you know, with the prizes that we're going to be giving away, £3 is a bloody good deal, because we've got the Z-Lite UFO, which retails at around £200, plus the Wi-Fi interface, so you can control the Z-Lite UFO from your phone. So we've got that. So that's like nearly a £400 bundle. We've got a year's supply of ATM hot salt Reef to give away. A year's supply of ATM hot salt Reef. So this is a big, big prize. This is going to be like brilliant for somebody to win. So we've got that to give away. We've also got a Jedi. Is it a Jedi mind trick?
No,
it's called, just a mind trick.
Mind trick, yeah.
Mind trick Zoa to give away, which retails at £100 per head. But the company Reef Royalty, who has given us the Mind Trick Zoa, has had it for a while now. So originally it was 1 head, but now it's got pups. So now it's got a couple of heads. So you're getting an even better deal now.
Yeah. 3 heads.
So you're going to be 3 heads.
Yep.
So there you go. It's like 300 quid's worth of coral right there. We've also got a fish tank, the newer, more fish tank from Newer. Same as mine, the one that I used, the one that I had Freddie in. Got one of those going. It's a 30-litre version, so we've got one of those to give away. We have got a box of Fritz RPG salt. Is it RPG? RPG salt to give away. We've got mastic. We're going to give a retail size pack of mastic away on the hour, every hour. We've also got loads and loads of 14-gram mastic pouches to give away on the day. They'll just be given away. You don't have to get involved in the raffle for those. We've got loads of food samples. We've got some mini reactors from Red Starfish. Red Starfish have provided some reactors for us, so you can do that. Win them.
Huge frag rack, an acrylic frag rack with removable plates. So you can put your corals on the deck. You can back up, put them onto the frag rack. With glue and plugs.
With glue and plugs, right?
And loads of Seaway Aqua food. The food that Dave was talking about before, that he said he loves in his tank. These pellets, they don't float the sink. So you don't have to worry about them floating around your tank down your overflow.
There you go.
And they've got a bacteria on them. So if they don't get eaten by the fish, the bacteria starts eating away the food, so it doesn't rot in your tank.
Yep. The food eats itself. How efficient is that?
Yep. And there's coral food there as well. So there's plenty of coral food. And there's a couple of pouches of stuff to help your fish if they've got like bacterial infections and that, which is reef safe stuff and all.
We've got 2 LED sort of like Luminaire style lights from Aqua L. 2 marine lights from Aqua L to give away. We've also got
TMC's light. Have you said that?
Yeah, we've said that light. I'm trying to find that picture that's got everything on. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I'm trying to go through Facebook to find it.
There's plenty of
stuff.
stuff.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, Z-Lite UFO, ATM hot salt, Seaway Aqua food and coral food and all that lot. A Reef Senai as well. We're going to be giving away a Reef Senai. So anybody that's always wanted to try a Senai out, you know, you've wanted to try the par meter in it, for example, or you just want to monitor your tank in real time, we're going to be doing one of those. We've got some Fritz 460. We've got some Fritz Zyme 9 as well to give away, so some nice Fritz products there. The mastic, the reactor, the Zoas, the Aqua L strip LED, RFGs. We're going to give away some random flow generators. We've also got some biohome media as well to give away. So loads. So get there early because we've got a lot to give away.
but we haven't got huge amount of time to do it. So we're literally going to start giving away stuff as soon as we open. So if you want a chance to win something, get there straight away, early doors.
Oh, first one at the door, get some food straight away.
Well, the first couple of we are probably gonna make up a few little goodie bags, because we have got a load of stuff that we can put in goodie bags. So, you know, depending on how many goodie bags we can create, the first people will get those goodie bags. So, you know, whatever we get to put in those goodie bags, if you want a chance to get in one of those, obviously you need to be there early doors. And that's it, innit?
Yep.
Sweet.
Do you know what? It's gonna be good. And you got to remember, people, this is like officially the second year. The first year was just a meet in a fish shop. This year is better. Oh, Matthew Stevenson from Senai is going to be there. So if you've got any questions about Senai, he's going to be there to have a chat with you all about it.
He's also he also knows a lot about Abiz. So he's got a lot of information on all the Abiz stuff. Obviously he does Senai. He's also the UK distributor for Fritz. So obviously any questions about any Fritz products, he can answer them for you. Easy Reef.
Easy Reef.
Yeah, he's the Easy Reef guy as well. So we've got representatives for all of those companies there as well. I think it's great because if you remember on my live stream years ago, we was talking about this. You know, I was always saying that, you know, all the Americans get these great shows like Reef Palooza and Macca and stuff. And in the UK, we don't really get anything. There was one years and years ago, and it was actually in the O2, but it just seemed to just stop. Maybe it was just too big, you know, like the venue and everything was just too costly for the amount of people going. I don't know, but that just seemed to stop. So obviously, Paul and I got together. Paul was already doing reef meets. So basically, he was doing like Facebook reef meets. He did one. The one that I went to was the Marine Fraggies reef meet. So I came down with my camera. Didn't really know Paul at the time. Didn't really know the guys that were involved. Came down with my camera. Interviewed both him and the Oracle. They both looked awkward as hell on camera. Well, funny. And then, obviously, it sort of like went from there because I've always wanted to do a show. And doing this type of show, you can't do it on your own. It's too much work. So me, Paul, Mark, we sort of like bumped our heads together and we created Aqua Expo. And first year, we had over 100 people attending our first year. And our first one was like really like thrown together, wasn't it? We said, should we do one in January? And then in April, we did it. So this time we've had a lot more time to prepare. And I think it's going to be even bigger than the first one. Next year, we're going to make it even bigger again. Next year, we're going to really try and emulate the ones that you see in America. You know, like the Reef Paloozas, the Maccas. We're going to try and hire out a hall. So rather than going to a fish shop, we're going to try and hire out a venue and get people to come down. You know, various different sellers, different coral sellers, different vendors, you know, different company representatives, like what you see at Reef Palooza. We're going to try and create that next year. So see how this year goes first, see how many people turn up, see what it's like, and then gauge it from there. So excited and nervous at the same time.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
It's just that I've got to travel 4 hours and I really don't like traveling.
Yeah, but everybody's got to freaking drive it there and back.
I know, used to driving. It's like a day at work.
I know, but it's not because my truck's comfier than my car. Got cruise control on the truck. Yeah, I got cruise control on the car.
Seymour, I've sent it to you already. Check your emails. Seymour being a pain in the ass.
So how is everybody in the chat? How's everybody getting on after we've done our waffle?
JB says it's now setting off at 8. I think he wants a goodie bag.
You're setting off at 8? Where from?
Bedford, did he say?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I know JB's coming. That's in the chat. I don't know who anybody else is coming. Psychedelic Babe said she was coming, but by the looks of things, she's struggling for transport. So I don't know whether she is or she isn't. I don't know who else is coming. And who else is coming? In the chat. How many people that are in the chat for this live stream right now coming to Aqua Expo?
I'm just trying to send the link to Seymour, so you have to wait a minute. You got JB's coming. You've got Sylvester. Yeah, Sylvester. Sylvester's coming. Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Yeah, he's coming. I don't know. Me and Paul. Thumbs up if you're going expo. It's easy enough to thumbs up. People don't do it.
Yeah, I know a few people from YouTube are coming, like Cheska's Reef. You fucking dick. Sorry. Hey, I'm not. You did it before. Cheska's Reef is coming from Wales. I think she's coming from. We've got. I've just forgotten who else is coming. Cheska's Reef's coming. Simply Shrimp. I don't know if you've ever, because it's freshwater, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but the guy, I've forgotten his name. Simply Shrimps, anyway. I've literally just forgotten his name. But the guy behind the Simply Shrimps YouTube channel, he's going to be coming down. The guy is very, very entertaining. Seems like one of those type of guys that you could just get on with, definitely get on with. He just seems like he's got such a great personality. You know, really, really good personality. His videos are, very good, very entertaining, very well versed. I love his videos. So he's coming down. Ryan from Prestige Reef, aka Miss Saltwater Tank. He's going to be coming down. He's going to be coming down as well, I think he said. So if you watch the Prestige Reef YouTube channel, you'll get to meet Ryan. So he'll be there. Who else on the YouTube side of things? Woody, obviously.
Yeah,
Woody.
The shrimp guy, if you're into shrimps.
I just said that. That's his Simply Shrimps.
I wasn't listening because I was trying to get Seymour. Seymour, I'm trying to get Seymour into the hangouts.
Yeah, another guy as well that I met last year at Aqua Depot, Justin Brazil, I think he's called. He's a freshwater keeper. He seems super excited for the show. Every single Facebook post, I'll be there, can't wait, counting the days. He looks like he's flipping well excited for the show, so he'll be there.
MUFC. I'm going to try to come, but I've got to blast back to Manchester to go out on a night out to Base Jam.
Who's that?
That's John O from Manchester. He shuts at 4. Plenty of time to get back to Manchester.
Plenty of time, John O. John O's a Garden lad, isn't he?
If you don't turn up and you're from England and you've got no problems, you're just a bellend.
That's it. Somebody else just popped to mind then. I just completely forgot it straight away.
What did it?
What?
What day is it, Paul? Sunday. Sunday at 10 a.m. And we keep. Do you know what? I think we said tomorrow. We've not said tomorrow, have we?
You are.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm absolutely bored again. It's Sunday. Sorry, people. It's Sunday. If I said tomorrow, that's because it's night time and I'm lit. I think what it is because you're picking me up tomorrow night. I keep saying tomorrow night, but early hours.
Yeah.
That's when I'm going. So that's what's confusing me.
Yeah, I've lost what I was going to say now. Obviously, George Farmer's going to be there, another YouTuber. He'll be there.
Yeah, man, plenty of time then. And yeah, from Gorton. Yeah, from Gorton. Yeah. Up the road. 5 minutes up the road.
Here's the Gorton, lad. See? Come down. Come follow us down. Don't come down with us because you won't be able to get back then because we're not coming back. But
Follow us down. And then
We're
you're
staying in
definitely
London. Woody's taking us out on the piss, isn't he?
we're going out. We're going to his missus' pub. Get out my pub.
Yeah, we're going out.
We're going out. So after the show as well, for anybody that is staying over, we are going to be going out, you know, for a bit of something to eat, you know, a couple of drinks. I'm not going to be getting pissed, especially if I'm around people
I'm
from
not
YouTube.
driving.
What?
I'm not driving. Whoop, whoop.
I'm driving home. I'm driving home as well, so I'm definitely not getting pissed. But I'll have a couple of ciders. Me and Woody will have a couple of shandies. We'll be on the wine gums. You know what I mean? 10 wine gums, mate. Me and Woody are anybody's. Yeah, going out for a few beers and a bit of a drink. So if you are staying in London, if you are, you know, staying out, then you're more than welcome to come and join us. We'll continue the party after the show. We'll go on a bender. We'll go on an aquarium bender. We'll be in the news.
What he's not telling you, we're going to Brixton. I think we're either staying closer to where we're going, or we're just going to go to. I think Woody said it's better up, or do you know the O2?
Now we're staying local.
Yeah, O2's not far.
It's too much arsing about though to get there.
It's not far though.
Yeah, but it's too much arsing about to get there and back. Because like, once we've got there, you know, we've got to get there in the first place. So yeah, Woody could take us.
That's what Uber's for.
Exactly. I'm not paying for a taxi. You might stay local. Can't be asked messing about travelling. I've done enough travelling getting down there. Can't be asked travelling more. So walk out of that place, go find a pub that does food. Get on it. Jaeger bombs! Jaeger bombs! Woo! Skittle bombs!
Man, I would love to go beer with you, Bellens.
Who's on the Jaegers? We're only going out for a couple of drinks, but a couple of drinks are Jaegers. Yeah!
Jaegers and tequilas, that's what we're saying.
That's it, that's what we're saying. Jaeger bombs, tequilas. Anybody that comes out, the rule is, I've got to do a flipping, no, forget that. I was going to say I've got to lick the salt off somebody's forehead, but I don't actually want to do that, so like that.
See what we're doing though? we're going to have to go from there and check in at the hotel, aren't we? Or are you just going to check in?
I don't know, because I can't remember how you've done it, because I know you booked it, but you booked it in my name with your card, didn't you?
It's your email, so you've got all the email details.
Yeah, but what card did you book it with?
I don't know.
Credit card. Bank. Well, you didn't use my bank card because I didn't give it you. So it'll be your bank card.
PayPal.
So we might both. Did you PayPal it? You can't pay for hotel on a PayPal.
Yeah, you can. I think it's PayPal.
Oh, whatever, we'll work out. This isn't even a conversation for a live stream, to be fair.
Right.
But yeah, we'll work it out. So we might just sack it off and sleep in the car.
I'm going to have to check now. I'm going to check PayPal now. I don't even know how to tell it. You're going to have to get the details, Michael, when you get home.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the email when I get home. I've got to get it all sorted anyway, because I'm going to be bringing a few bits down with me as well. So if any of you guys are freshwater keepers, I've got like a chisel load of driftwood at my house. It was originally for my aquarium box, but it's too big for my aquarium box. So I've been stuck with it and I can't do anything with it. So I'm going to bring it down to the show with me. So I'll be selling it at the show. Unfortunately, when it comes down to raffle tickets and stuff like that, it'll be cash only. We won't have a credit card machine or anything like that. So make sure you bring cash down with you as well.
Right, yeah, I've got the details here, Michael.
I'll talk to you about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm red off. It's still warm,
Hello?
isn't it? Is that?
Narcosis.
Is that a narcosis? Is he still there? Has he gone?
Don't know. No, it's just dropped out. Okay, thumbs down, Reef.
Narcosis, the only guy that can kick the ass out of a flipping Hannah alkalinity reagent unboxing. Mate, flipping unboxing a Hannah alkalinity reagent took in 20 minutes.
Looks like it's a travel lodge then. Nah, I just said travel lodge. It's definitely not a travel lodge. We're staying in one of his mansions. I think it's called Buckingham Palace. I can't remember.
Yeah, we've hired out the West Wing. 40 quid to us, mate rate.
Yeah.
Gonna be a party in the West Wing.
Going to be IF28 in London on Sunday. That we already know. That's
Gonna
why
be
we said wear something cool.
I was really considering wearing shorts, but I don't want to freak people out with my little flipping twizzler. My legs are that skinny that it looks like I've left my shorts inside and the strings dangling out the bottom.
Some people are going to be shocked to see Michael anyway, because on camera he looks taller than he is.
Do you know, to be honest, everybody, like, especially like nowadays, because obviously I've lost a lot of weight muscularly, and stuff like that, and put a lot of weight on fucking fat. Fat. So I do look bigger on camera than I actually am. I'm good with camera angles, you see.
What Michael's saying is a short fatty.
I'm a short bald fat guy. And I'm clean shaven completely. For the first time in probably 20 years, I have no facial hair whatsoever.
You know what?
Not a scratch.
Look at this.
That's what I'm like.
Clean shaven. I've never. If you look at every video on my channel, every live stream is still on there. Check them. I'm never clean shaven.
I'm the same. Shave my head, shave my face, proper like.
Only because when I kiss Woody, you know, I don't want to give him shaver's rash.
Yeah, he don't like the stubble, does he?
Nah. I've seen Michael and meet up with Joey, so JB's already seen you. What's that, JB? He's a fat stubby guy. You can't say that. He did say that.
What, JB met me at Joey's?
No, he's seen you. He's seen you.
I was going to say, I don't remember meeting him. I remember more or less everybody that I met at Joey's show. Trailer squealing its nuts off.
Time we're now. Give me another 10 minutes. I'm going to go to bed.
Friday night live stream. Woo-woo.
Why so late?
It's just a bad day today, mate. Bad day. M6 has been its glorious self as always, and the M5 was bad as well, and the place that I collect all my stuff from wasn't ready. It's just a combination. It was a combination. Poo-poo.
Yeah. So people, on the date, if you want Michael's autograph, it's £45 an autograph and £150 a picture. So I'll be there with a camera.
Hey, you're laughing, but you are going to be my cameraman at some point on the day, because I'm going to need you to be.
Yeah. What? People have seen me with a camera. These pictures are going to be amazing.
Nah, I've got a camera stabilizer, so I've got a camera stabilizer, so
yeah,
it'll be finger.
Woody will be listening at what time is it? No, it might not be now. But Woody's going to be doing some live streaming. He'll either be doing it on Michael's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, or the Aqua Expo Facebook page. So we'll do it on all of them. So like I said, so you'll be able to flick through different ones. You get even if we're doing them at the same time, you'll have different experiences going on. Like if Michael's doing one thing and something's going on at the other place, we'll have a walk around, you see. So you'll be able to catch them all.
What we'll be doing is, when we I can't see a fucking thing.
If you don't want to be on camera, that's fair enough. Just tell us and we'll just avoid you. Not avoid you like avoid you, I mean avoid you with a camera.
If you don't want to be on camera, don't tell us. Because as soon as we know that you don't want to be on camera, it's like a challenge. So it'll make it a challenge for me to get you on camera. But no, what we will be doing for definite is you need to like the Aqua Expo Facebook page, because when we're doing the introductions in the morning, when we first start the show, we will be live streaming on the Aqua Expo Facebook page. So if you want to see the intro, if you want to see the intros, if you want to see like, you know, the talk at the beginning, you'll have to be on the Aqua Expo Facebook page, because that is where we'll be doing it. So get over to Facebook, simply search Aqua Expo 2018.
You know what we never got, which I forgot about? A banner saying Aqua Expo.
What do you mean? What, for the shop?
A banner, just a banner.
For the shop?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Next year.
Next year, we'll do that.
Yeah, but we just won't put the day on it, like 2018, 2019. We'll just get one and keep it.
We'll just keep it until it runs out. Save some money. Well, that's the thing as well with this year is, obviously, we're not charging for entry. So, you know, the show's completely free. Well, almost completely free. You've got to pay for raffle tickets, but that's the only sort of like the only real way that we're making our money back, because obviously we're paying for the catering. You know, obviously we're paying for everything that needs to be paid for, but we're not really charging you guys anything. So, you know, we do need to sort of like recoup our costs a little bit. So that's why we're doing a raffle, and that's why we're charging for the raffle, should I say?
Last year was a free raffle. You get out of pocket with it.
What?
The last year it was a free raffle, but then you realise how much she's coming out of your own pockets, and then you're like,
yeah, it cost me a bit of money last year. Worth it though, but yeah, it did cost me a bit of money last year.
JB, you're a fellow raver as well. Oh, going all Hacienda on us here.
What's he say?
JB's a raver.
He's a raver.
Donald's a raver, I think JB's a raver.
Is he on the Jaegers then? Getting on the Jaegers.
Get on the Jaegers, we've got a rave club. Whoop, whoop. They said they're not coming, they're coming now. We're telling them there's a rave. Right? We've got a rave. And then we've got Hooters.
Yeah, we're going to make a proper night of it. What time is it? Oh, where is it? 11:30. 11:30. It's a joke, that.
Hello, people. You've enjoyed the stream today. I know that I went off on one at the beginning, but that's because I kind of nearly did, man. Michael went off on a car near the end, so it's been nice.
Oh, do you know what, people? I bet everybody thought that Paul was a really placid, nice guy, didn't they? Didn't you? I've noticed this recently. I thought Paul wouldn't say boo to a goose. I thought he was like a proper chill guy. As soon as he gets in that car, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. As soon as he sits in that car, he turns into flipping Hyde, Mr. Hyde. Rah, 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 I'm gonna rip your throat out. Rah, rah, rah.
I'm a terrible driver. Where did we go that day? Where did we drive up to once? It was
what?
When me and you went driving. Where did we go? Was it Nick's? Did we go Nick's?
That dog inside in the hills.
Yeah. When I was driving, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
What? When?
Was on the motorway. Where was I going?
We've never been anywhere together, have we?
Yeah. I think we went to. Was it Nick's? Yeah, it was. It was in Nick's. Yeah, we went to Nick's. Was it?
I don't know. I don't even remember ever being in a car with you.
Yeah. Trying to think.
Anyway, what's your point?
No, even then you didn't like me driving.
I didn't like your driving.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where did we go?
Yeah, I don't know, but that's nothing to do with you. I don't, because obviously I'm a professional driver, aren't I? So I'm very particular about driving. So I don't like being a passenger.
I don't.
I just don't like being a passenger. It's nothing to do with anybody else's driving. It's just I'm not in control and I don't like it. You see me pressing the brakes in the footwell in the passenger side.
JB, past them days now. I'm 37 and tied down. I'm 37. In 3 weeks. Aussie. Oh, let's go rap pack. See, I don't like the type of music. Anyway, people, that's it. I'm going. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Either way, enjoy it.
Right, ladies and gents, thank you. I will see you on Sunday, hopefully. And if I don't see you on Sunday, we'll see you on the live streams on Sunday. So I'll be streaming from my channel, Paul will be streaming from his channel, and we'll definitely be streaming from the Aqua Expo Facebook page. So sign up to one of those.
I look like a baby. I've got no stubble.
So do I. Look at me. Yeah, look at this. Look. Completely clean shaven, clean cut.
Oh,
right.
Simply, hang on, we can't go yet, Michael. Simply Shrimps has just jumped in. Michael's just muted.
If Simply Shrimps has jumped in, this is the guy that I was telling you about. You need to go and subscribe to his channel because he's got an awesome channel, and he'll be there on Sunday. Oh.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna have to go because it's gonna get noisy. So
yeah. Anyway,
have a good night, everybody.
Yeah. See you later, Michael.
See you later.
Looks like you missed it. You definitely missed it. It is an early night. I've got work in the morning, and I've got to get up early on the Sunday morning, like 3 a.m. But I'll be sure. See you later. Yeah, I'll catch you soon. Anyway, everyone, I'll see you all later. Coffee, bed, I'm done. Yep, see you later, Rick. See you later, Simple Shrimps. See you later, JB. See you later, Ozzy, John O. Ailey, night. Vicky, good night. I'll catch you all soon. See you later. Bye-bye. I would, but it's crashing.